Tesla's Elon Musk and micro-sailors of grayscales are talking about Bitcoin. 2020 is just the beginning.
This is Healthy Minds giving you bites and pieces of crypto news.
Meanwhile, on the other news, Bitcoin disrupting gold and the entire monetary system worldwide. Let me share this facts news interview for MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor. And on this particular clip, I want to share Dan's comment of digital asset. Shout out to him. Nice comment. This states everything. And let's see from here what will happen on the market. Such a big bull news. So let's listen to this and enjoy this one.
Michael Saylor is savage. Savage. First of all, he won on Fox News, which is the perfect demographic to go on if you're trying to get people with money to understand about Bitcoin. Look, boomers got all the money. And who watches a lot of Fox News? Boomers. So when he went on there, I thought this is perfect. And what he says right here is just fantastic. If you are into stocks and bonds and gold, you saw this, you just dropped a load in your diaper. Take a listen to this.
Michael, from 2011 to 2020, Bitcoin rallied 6,271,233%, or annualized 203%, annualized to 2.2% for gold. Underscoring your point, but also making people wonder just how much more room is there to the upside. I mean, I've heard targets of 1 million.
Look, first of all, it's not a rally. It's not a bubble. It's a chain reaction spreading like a fire in cyberspace. And it's being driven, it's driving the flow of conventional assets because of escalating risk of global currency devaluation, tech disruption, social dislocation, political uncertainty. So if you're a corporation and you're sitting with US dollars on your balance sheet, they're liabilities. You're going to lose 15% of your purchasing power against scarce assets every year for the next 5 years. It's like a melting ice cube. Bitcoin, as you pointed out, is going up more than 100% a year. So the logical thing for every corporation to do is convert their balance sheet from USD to BTC. And the answer to your question is, Bitcoin's going to demonetize gold, negative yielding sovereign debt, low yielding sovereign debt, and all of the index funds that are being used as a store of value. There's $100 to $200 trillion worth of stuff there. This thing can go on for quite a while.
Savage. 100 to 200 trillion that is there. If you are a CEO, a CFO, a CIO, or whatever kind of EO or IO, whatever you are in a corporation, and you just heard that, would you be like, wait, what? What is going on? Who is this? Michael Saylor? MicroStrategy? What's that? Bitcoin. I heard of that. How's that doing? What? They dropped $1 billion into Bitcoin as of August, and now they're up, what? 1.668 billion? Maybe we should look into that. I don't know. And it's the same thing that's going on around the horn. I mean, look, even Scaramucci, the Mooch, was on CNBC, and he said the exact same thing. We're starting up a Bitcoin trust. He's part of a $1 billion Bitcoin fund now. And if there's anybody who's got inside connections, it's probably the Mooch. And he's pretty much saying this. Look, we're in the first inning. It's going to be huge. We want to get in front of this before everybody jumps in. We are early. So when I see stuff like this, it almost makes me want to FOMO, sell my house and my kidneys, and get a couple more Bitcoin.
Wow. As you can see and heard, we're talking about billions here, and estimated by Mr. Saylor, it's just in a corner at 2 trillion. So this time around, not just billion, but even trillion. And it's Fox News, CNBC. What else are you waiting, guys? If you are still not here in the digital market, I don't know with you. These are such big news. Despite of all the negativities, these things will actually push the market. And let's see from here what will happen. Institutions are actually transferring their funds to Bitcoin. This is really something. This is really something. Let's check the market on what's going on. Right now, for the last 7 days, Bitcoin is still up by 19.67%, almost 20%. For today, it's 2.71%, followed by Ethereum. So almost in the market is just neutral. Wow, Theta is around 35.57%. But for synthetics, we do have the 54%, almost 55%. Silica, 57%. I, I don't know if if you don't call this altcoin season, I don't know. But checking the other market, dollar index seems like found some support at 89.7% and now bouncing, but found a resistance around 91 and quickly been rejected and dumped back to the 89. Now it's playing around 90 range. So as I said, if this will continue to plummet, even though we do have a small bounce, um, gold and Bitcoin, such assets, will continue to pump. And right now, gold is around $1,867 per ounce. So that's what we have on the market. Let's just have a quick look on the BTC dominance. Here, it seems like the sentiments of the market is really on BTC as the institution are flocking on the market. Right now, as you can see, it just broke this trend and it's up by almost 7% now for the BTC dominance. And as we know, if the BTC dominance will continue, the altcoins will goes down with it because they won't be able to keep up with this such pace. But eventually they could follow. So just like I showed you a while ago that such silica, synthetics, theta, those are good assets and alternative coins that you could actually check on the market, but don't FOMO. Don't FOMO. As you can see, if you're going to notice, this dominance is respecting this trend line. Though we had this breakout here, but you notice it's such a fake breakout. This is why I always check to confirm if these breakouts are really valid or not. And as you can see, it didn't even reach the 2% mark for safety, but it only rose up to 1.7, 1.6 breakout. So that is something you could add on your arsenal if you are playing breakout to have the confirmation. Besides the volume, you need to confirm also if there would be a follow-up on this such of breakout. But this one, it's almost 7%. This is a valid breakout already from Bitcoin dominance compared to alts. Now, let's have a quick analysis on Bitcoin. It seems that Bitcoin already bounced back again on the 24,000 range, 23,000 range. And that, just like I mentioned, though we are consolidating on this area, psychologically, 24,000 is not that huge resistance if you're going to check that. So around 25,000 is already around the corner to 26,000. But if still, I'm targeting the 30,000 range if the market will continue this strength. Not unless we will have a correction, just like what we discussed on our previous video. So despite of the Ripple negativity news that dropped a bomb just last night, still the market is so strong. It seems that Ripple doesn't affect the rest of the crypto world. As you can see, it actually fell up to 55%, 54%. So as we all know, Ripple has been sued by SEC. They have a lawsuit, though that's the weird part. It seems like this is being played politically since they just cleared a case on their previous court case. And now they're being played again. Seems like the CEO is so loud that the SEC able to notice what's going on with them. And that's the vital role of diversification and decentralization. If your assets are truly decentralized, there's no way that they could attack, just like what they're doing on Bitcoin for the past decades. There's no one to attack. So let's just keep on holding on this market. Always check our channel, and I'll make sure that everything here will be updated on the community. Thank you again. A disclaimer here from Healthy Minds. We are not a financial advisor, so always validate and do your own research.